Man was on TSN 690 in Montreal this morning, and a lot of talk about pending RFA Max Domi. In his first year in Montreal, Domi 28 goals, 72 points. Last year, he was on a pace for just 19 goals and 50 points.
For me, Max came in the first year and he played the north-south game. He played the power game with skill. This year, I saw Max trying to pull up more, playing the skill game and power after. So he switched what he does best because he's a powerful player with skill. And I thought he was trying to play the skill game more than the power game. And, you know, I saw a player who some nights he was very dialed in and was very good. And then as soon as there was a bump in the road, I saw a guy that was getting down on himself. I mean, at some point, players have to step up to their games. That's, you know, like we could put blames on the coach, the assistant coach, this and that. But at the end of the day, and I always say, you want more ice time? Guess what? Play better.
Wow, that was pretty poignant. What do you think the Habs do with him?
I listened to that whole interview, by the way. Kudos to Tony Marinaro on TSN 690. That was a 38-minute interview with Marc Bergevin, and there was some good stuff in there.
What do you think happens with him?
I wouldn't trade him myself. And the reason I wouldn't trade Max Domi right now is his value is low. He had a 70-point year the year before. Now his value is low. He was on the fourth line to start the playoffs. I hate when teams trade a guy when it's 30 cents on the dollar. So to me, I bring Max Domi back on a one-year deal. I pump his value back up and revisit the situation in a year, and I think there's a chance that happens. But the Canadiens have to give this guy the kind of ice time that'll get him back in a 72-point situation. That means being a top six forward again. Yeah. He lost his center job, and that's part of why I think, you know, Domi didn't respond well to it. But I think the Habs recognize that, you know, they have to re-examine, I think, their top six and where Max Domi fits into